Wake up, Greenblood. He's here.
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, made out of roots. What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm, so the heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of... In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened room. Then the vision dissipated. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. This stone bears the image of a storm. The drawing on this stone represents lightning. Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe ice? This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone has an image of the moon. On this stone, the sun is visible. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent light? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
The story of the tree is key. Try to remember.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots. And at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
You did it right. By awakening these stones in the right order, the door opened.
Quiet.
Close duis, atuda yam canadedole, tadulan vrandi, alauneles agen ole vei. Closi garamam itelami olflinau ich egrem. Closi gedem dayentis olarabeni a ol slai. Vanqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Linquid winterbus galanzani. Tugombenis gremos nigawi. Rencasie crimaderem denegau edent. Clos duis, arruiect nes diri.
Lois des Raman ades Gideon, Arenta. Esparnu fradi, Damagengadan, Yadiga Ladandian. Esparnu fradi, Dawid Gaishidon. Agesparnu fradi, Dawid Gremos Anabui.
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Denegad who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Deirdre.
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
The ritual. I've never seen anything like it. I hoped you'd be able to explain what they were trying. As you can see, my companion is not a Renaigse like the others. He bears our likeness. Please share your knowledge with us. Grant us the chance to understand.
Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you... The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoigsi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion, but if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, though what you will hear may not be to your...
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt?
Good day.
You? You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island.
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out and they think that certain clans venerate a demon. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Derdra in an attempt to discover the and the clues have led us to find our answers.
Derdre sent you to seek out a man from your island came already a long time ago. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes, and on their chests,
A lion?
That smells like the bridge. I wonder what they were looking for.
they set up a camp near here, and then they...
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. My memory has been leaving me of late, but it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah! You are bringing back... They were asking nearly the same question.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect. The image is fading. I can't see much of anything. The image is fading. I can't see much of anything. Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
bits of equipment left on these bodies. Are they the ones the old man told us about?
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
What do you want, strange strain?
We found the camp you spoke of. Well, all that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first.
Many died.
I warned them, I remember. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful. The marsh is more powerful.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Teofradi gives, Teofradi takes back. But you're still here. What do you want again?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete.
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient.
But for me, it would be useful.
There must have a reason. Do you see those drums over there?
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear. That must be quenched.
Quench a stone.
But you're still here.
How do you play the drum?
Oh, that's easy. The music, you need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey.
That's...
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to be the insect. Alas, time devours all memories.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be... But you're still here.
Quench a stone.
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this. That's what must be poured over...
Oh, yes. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing. Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. Looks like an altar. What is this?
Sadag! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nada?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be... But in all mil frictimen, he will chase you all away! Murderers!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice.
Siora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious and...
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her. It was a Donegad who received very much power and who traded herself.
Are you saying that that creature was once a...
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enon mir Frichtemen means one of 1,000 faces.
One of 1,000 faces? If it is a creature, I would prefer to avoid crossing paths.
Enon mir Frichtemen. I doubt that you can
Enough to think that this being wants us harmed? Perhaps it's the source of the Malak.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm. What do you see?
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing...
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one but you survived. You are strong.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very balm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing... I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have... You are a brave Onol Manawi. And I would like to...
You request my help after sending me on a suit?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser. And you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your...
What do you intend to do?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it, to set my people...
And how am I supposed to...
My clan is powerful. But so are these Soul Lassers. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt. But I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people. And you are friends with her twin sister.
I suppose I could try...
That would be good. Meet us near the camp with...
We should go and see the Mother Cardinal. It is her Inquisition, after all. If she finds out afterwards that we went to fight them without even informing her first, she might take offense.
Desarde.
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your...
The secrets. They often cut both ways. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly power. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Freddy was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their seat. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth. Anything else?
I need to be going. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Come closer, good people. The cure and
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a servant. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
Your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors. But I want to... What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off the heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now. We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry before the guard can act. Lord Minister! The Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its...
The guard is everywhere.
We will do everything in our... Come now.
I'll follow you.
Things are about to get dicey.
Lord de Cossillon! The coin guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible tempt. It was only a question of time before...
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid... Follow me. I'm
coming.
I don't have the key.
Drink a potion.
Things are about to get dicey.
Locked. We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency.
Lady Morange, Make ready to depart.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They were set on assassinating Constantine.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know—
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. Go!
Things are about to get dicey.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Messenger, be ready to leave. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting...
It's just that I can't leave.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more...
It's just that I was...
Who said that? The commander's men?
I don't really know. But they were heavily armed and they pay very...
If it's a question of money, how much...
A lot.
You should be ashamed of your cupidity.
You're...
Messenger, you must... What are you talking... Who said...
I don't...
If it's a... You... Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of... You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup de... Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave him.
The commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack. We should try to reach him discreetly.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the dormitories. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards' secondary activities in the basement.
I see. Our priority should still be to stop Torsten. We'll worry about the others later.